Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Really exciting one for you today. Down in the south of Vendetta, we have the Cyan player with the China tank. This is OE Marakar. The reason I say this is an exciting one because he again today is facing the Green Beast, which is the Gile Demolition up in the north, which is OE ViViD. So OE is the clan. They're both in the same clan together. They are fighting against each other today. It's another game from a challenge they've recently played against each other. I already casted 2 of their replays from Oil Rampage, which were both really decent. If you didn't watch them already, I recommend going back to watch them. But yeah, we've got a decent matchup, tank against demo. Can go either way, to be honest. On this map as well, I think it is really open to flamers flanking around the sides of the map. ViViD is also very strong with all the GLAs, so I think it's going to be difficult for both players, to be honest. It's not like demo can just close out the game quick. You do see that funky build sometimes that players go for, which is the quick supply, TNT, the War Factory, and hunt the dozers. But Marakar very quickly got mines on here, and that strat does rely on actually hitting the hitting both dozers as well. But you've got mines and mines here, so you know, fast strategy like that doesn't always work. Flaming straight down the middle, clears out one of the houses. Gonna lose the flamer in the end though. There is a scorpion out now as well. So 2 tunnels in the middle. ViViD with 1 tunnel on the flank. Gatling tank headed over there. Marakar with a supply advantage at the minute because he's opened with a 3 supply build. So it's a little bit more passive in the start, especially going double mines there as well. But once your economy gets rolling, then yeah, you should be in a strong position. But what you are doing is allowing the GLA a little bit of breathing room in the beginning. Maybe to get a few more scorpions out and stuff like that. Tech RPG comes in for ViViD, hits some of the trucks, takes a bit of HP off both of them, but doesn't kill any just yet. Now heading towards the back. Bit of HP lost on that truck as well before the technical makes its way out, but there is a gap around the back now for Marakar. Marakar also in this middle building, so all of them workers are going to take some damage now. Well, probably all die, to be fair. ViViD has expanded to a 3rd as well. Tech RPG for ViViD comes in once again. He's really going for that dozer, but Marakar is quick to move it out of the way. ViViD's lost all of his workers on his main. I don't think he's even realized yet. Just realized now. Uses a scorpion and a quad to take it out. Marakar, I noticed, has gone for an airfield, so I think ViViD's seen that. We'll start mixing in quads, but then the way this becomes difficult is then quads for demo are not very good against tank. They're also more expensive than the other GLAs. 750 a piece rather than 700. So actually I am kind of liking Marakar's position. He's also ahead in XP. Technical coming through once again. Kills a couple of tank hunters. And I think he's after that dozer. That is dozer number 2. But dozer number 1 is actually still alive. So yeah, so far so good for Marakar. Looking pretty convincing start for him so far, I think. Helix is now in the air as well. And this is going to become quite difficult now for ViViD, I think. Okay, a bit of a pop here for ViViD, trying to take out that Helix. Does take out a lot of its HP, but on the flip side, he is also losing quads. Helix coming back in. And it will close down this position. Quad pops, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think, to take out a Helix. Oh, it is going to be enough, actually, with the help of the RPG, Vet 2 RPG. So this tunnel will be cleared. But actually, the last minute there, a few scorpions popped. And yeah, I think it was looking bad for ViViD up until that little bit of success there. Now, his units are still stuck outside of the tunnel. Marakar is still on 3 supplies and still going for helixes. ViViD's tunnel will remain alive over on the right. So I think, yeah, that little engagement there has evened things up. I think if Marakar cleared that up without losing that licks, I think it was a massive advantage for him. But now, actually, even in terms of XP, Marakar pushing forward now with lots of units. He's going to get inside of the worker line again. Flame wall here from the right side. But a dragon tank is taken out. Marakar also pushing on the left-hand side. Just the thing about these such high-level games, you can be controlling 2 or 3 groups of units all at the same time and pretty well. So yeah, quite a well-coordinated attack on the right, as well as going for a helix, pushing ViViD back on the left-hand side and expanding here. So it's super fast really from Marakar. Really high-level play. But yeah, ViViD is looking in a really bad position. He's losing this supply. Marakar looks like he's going to expand to these oils as well. I think the balance of this matchup depends heavily on the map. Like if you were to play on like Sand Scorpion, for example, I think GLA Demolition would be rated much higher than it is in this particular map. But on this one, where it's like so open, maybe Marakar's just executed it perfectly, I don't know, but we're 7 minutes in and ViViD has been completely kicked from all of the map, apart from this thin little bit of green at the top. He's got a worker over here on the left-hand side. Can hear a Lotus. He had red guards over here, but then obviously changed his mind. Maybe when he realized he had a prop. Every oil he gets now is just even greater of an advantage in this perhaps already won game. Because ViViD's not collecting on his 3rd, whereas Marakar is. Marakar's even collecting on the 4th. Got bunkers and mines on the left-hand side there as well. Helix coming in. Might die. Kills the Scud launcher. So yeah, that's worth it, losing the HP just to kill the Scud launcher. But yeah, if he lost the whole helix, probably not so much worth it. Marakar does have like 6.6k. Yeah, ViViD really needs to claim back some territory, and I think this is the bit that he cares the most about. There's a supply here, and also he can take out the oil or even capture it for himself. Left side, not a lot going on there at the minute, but ViViD is doing the best he can with the disadvantage that he's got, I think, at the minute. Artillery coming through. Probably could be on that tunnel, you know. Marakar does like to hit armies, and I think if you hit that tunnel, it's a really good position, or even just to the back of it. I mean, if it hits there now, it's probably going to kill the Scud launcher. Yeah, it does kill. It's pretty pretty nasty hit there on ViViD, to be honest. Marakar now focused on the left-hand side, coming in with 2 elixirs. He has the speaker tower upgrade and the subliminal messaging. You can tell because when it has the yellow outline on the cross, means you're getting that extra boost, and for $500 and the speed of which it upgrades, definitely worth getting. One of the best bang for buck, as they say, in the game. One of the best upgrades. Everybody knows I like worker shoes as well. Worker shoes not in play yet. He doesn't even have a market. Scud launcher still going to work over on this right side. We've got demo bikes coming in as well, but there's a bit of a traffic jam here. Comes through, hits the ECM, and needs to really pull these quads back and just let the RPGs do the work here. But Marakar decides to fly in with all of his elixirs. Loses 1 elixir, but does clear out the bulk of the quads there at the front. ViViD now bringing in more units. But it's really going to be quite a comeback if ViViD is able to win this. He is established now on this third supply, but now his second has dried up. Could pull them workers and bring them over here. One thing I think ViViD could have utilized better throughout this entire game so far, and maybe even now as well, is demo traps. They build super, super quick. They're invisible. They only cost $200. No matter what they kill, they basically have paid for themselves. Not to mention the XP that you get back from it, from the kills as well. Okay, Marakar now coming in with MiGs. Not the greatest hit in the world. 4 MiGs basically on 1 quad, but ViViD has been defeated. Yeah, it's just quite a shutout, quite a stomp, really.
Victorious.
And I think, yeah, I probably would prefer to play the tank here, you know, because I think you feel under so much pressure to make something happen. As the demo, you got to get some serious damage done. But yeah, maybe demo traps if you want to do that same strategy that ViViD did. He executed it pretty okay. And he took a nice engagement over on the left-hand side due to Marakar's Helix going down, but that was more Marakar's mistake, I think. Yeah, ViViD could maybe have used a few demo traps. That might have changed things. Maybe got up to a second arms dealer a bit quicker. Maybe he just needed to try harder to go for the Dozan, or maybe he did need to go for an all-in at the beginning, like try and TNT that War Factory and hunt both dozers like you see sometimes Excal doing. So yeah, GG, well played to both players. Congratulations to Marakar for this quite a shutout of a replay, and I'll see you in the next video. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Out online, either through Avora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.